On my vent today from my dad. This is electric, so make sure you get a professional in. Don't copy what I do. All right. See ya. Video. We got a new vent thingy. It's one of the cheaper ones, 24 quid or something. Obviously, we don't want to spend loads because obviously it's just to fill the hole up really and get a functioning fan. And it's not even set up properly above anyway. There's no actual flex up in there. It just goes into the ceiling space. So it doesn't do properly, but it does do something, I suppose. That's it. So that's what I'm doing now. So get a professional if you're doing this. I've killed the power downstairs, tested all the light switches upstairs, and I've also got one of these, which just tells me if it's live, the brown. Do you know what I mean? So get a professional electrician, and this is a bit beyond DIY and home improvements. So I know it's dead because I've gone around and tested all the light buttons, but you shouldn't. You should get a pro for this stuff. This is electrics. Don't muck about with electrics, people. Unscrewing the top. I'm hoping to get to the wires. I haven't done one of these for years. Like I said, I've done a domestic installers course, which means I can do like work inside people's houses, but I can't test and inspect. I haven't got the knowledge, and I'm probably behind on my qualifications. So I kind of know a little bit here what I'm doing, but I'm no expert. So if you're doing this, don't do it. Get an expert. Unless you know what you're doing, you know, and you're competent or whatever. I think you can change things over for like, but that's what it used to be. I don't know if you can do it anymore. Like I said, get a professional. White people, get a professional. Right then. So there's that. We'll leave that there so we don't lose the screw. We'll put it there, it'll end up going all wrong. Go down the hole. Right, see you soon. Can we get to the wires? The wires will be in this box somewhere. I'm not sure if there's a way opening it. I got to undo these possibly. See that? Just pulled those little stoppers out and got to a few more screws. Gonna undo these because it won't work this way. See you soon. Never ever do this, people. This is me using a little tester. So, permanent live. Not on. I've used that. I'm going to see if it powers up because we're not sure if we wired it up right. We're pretty sure we have, but we don't know. So it's connected to the light switch. Oh, the power's off. Be right back. Well, I've just turned it on off camera, sorry. So it's running. I'm going to turn it off and see how long the timer lasts because I only want it on a 15-minute timer. I don't want it any faster. Back in a bit, people. The time. Right, we have got it on. We've got to do the screws up now. Somewhere down there. So I've got to do that now. With the screwdriver. According to my measurements, that is now square, so it's in level with the wall, but it doesn't quite look right from this angle. But apparently, according to the measurements, it is. So I'm going to put some gunk around the edge just to seal those cracky bits, you know what I mean? And hold it in place, because it's not sitting in there great because the hole's quite big. But the screws pulled it up to the ceiling, and whatever is inside the ceiling is pulled down, so it's helped it a little bit. So we're going to just silicone it now. It looks pretty square. Looks pretty square. The ceiling looks alright. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a bit patchy. So there's the crack. It's not perfect, but it just looks better than what it did before. That's all. It's not so blatant, you know. And I can always go over it again if I want to, but that's fine. Most part, I think it looks square from this angle here. Alright, so I'm going to put some silicone along that edge because it looks a bit crappy. There you go. Siliconed around the edge, so it looks a bit tidier. Anyway, ceiling looks alright. I give it a 7 out of 10, that'll do. If I did the joint a little bit better, I'd give it an 8, but I can't get it to a 10 because it would need redoing. So, hit thumbs up. See there? Massive pain here, it's in my liver side here. I'm always lifting my shoulder up to do the ceiling and it's proper pulling, which could be good for my liver, I expect. Stretching out my liver. I don't know if that's even my liver, I don't know. Where's my liver down here? I don't know how high it goes. But yeah, right aching on this side. Every time I got my hand up, it's bloody aching. See you later. Give me a thumbs up for the pain I'm going through to do this. See ya! Remember what I said. This is electrics. Get yourself a professional in to do this. Don't muck about with electrics, okay? Hit the thumbs up for my pain because I'm not worried about it because obviously I reckon it's stretching my liver out like when I do my yoga.
that's stretching my liver out. So I think it's doing the same thing, but with my arm being raised instead of my arm being behind me. One day I'll share the yoga pose that I'm doing. I'm only doing that one yoga pose for the liver because I prefer to do qigong. But I'm trying this yoga pose out. So maybe when I'm holding my hand up doing the work, it's stretching out my liver at a different angle. That's the way I was looking at it. I was looking at it in a positive way. Anyway, see ya. Bye. Remember, get a professional in for your electrics. See ya.